Hello, Miss Beatriceluigigomez, Miss
Hi,
Philippines
Miss
Universe.
Diane. How are you?
So excited to talk to you just a few hours before the finals. I mean, can you believe that it's actually just a few hours away?
Yes, actually po, me and the girls were still trying to process everything. We feel like it's only been yesterday since we got here, but here we are and we're finally doing it. Just doing the prelims the other day, parang ang bilis po ng mga pangyayari.
Oo nga
We
eh.
we wanted it to feel more of the experience pa, pero para sa amin saglit lang yung pagkakataon. Pero it's been 2 weeks na pala since we got here.
I noticed that since you got to Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, parang non-stop yung activities. Ang dami niyong ginawa, di ba?
Yes, that's right po.
And what do you think so far for you? Ano yung mga pinaka na-enjoy mo among all the things that you did?
Well, the experience here is quite similar naman po sa activities namin with Miss Universe Philippines. So the first week we spent it doing all of the shoots with the sponsors, orientation, getting to know some of the girls. But we're very lucky because the Ministry of Tourism here in Israel spent time with us and allowed us to experience both Jerusalem and Eilat. So masaya pong
Yeah.
experience yun para sa amin kasi at least we have free time na makapag-explore sa Israel because it's not all the time na makakapunta kami dito. Minsan lang ang experience na to. And we're very happy na pinagbigyan kami na magkaroon kami ng excursions. And sobrang na-enjoy po namin yung, especially Jerusalem. Marami po kaming napuntahan doon. Here in Eilat, we only had a few trips. Pero masaya po. The place is like paradise. The beach is only across from where we're staying. Although hindi kami makatawid, nakikita naman namin from our room.
Okay, so favorite place so far? You mentioned Jerusalem. Is there a particular spot there na talagang you really enjoyed and took a lot of photos?
The most that I really enjoyed was when we visited the Bedouin community in Rahat. We learned that it is a community that was established by the Israeli government to support yung Bedouin community. So they are yung mga nomads na nagta-travel sa desert, and they don't really have the benefits of the citizens of Israel. So wala silang healthcare, like wala silang citizenship, and Israel was kind enough to adopt them and build a community for them. So it was also quite an inspiring experience to be able to experience their culture, their tradition, wear their clothes, and na-experience po namin na makapasok kami sa tent na tinitirahan nila, yung mga tents na binibuild nila when they travel, and we got to experience making their food and eating it also together with their family. So yun po sa akin yung pinaka-memorable experience ko so far.
Yeah, I think I saw some of the food that you were making, and you're really talaga community-minded, no? You're really everything to serve the community.
Yes.
Okay, so Bea, we all want to know, how was your closed door interview?
Well, it was really quick. It was not as we expected. We all of the girls, we really felt tense during that day. We were anxious, we were nervous because of course we only wanted to do our best. And we were quite surprised that when we got in, the atmosphere was so relaxed, so chill. All of us were just given 30 minutes to speak and elaborate on our bio. And it was not as we expected because it's not like the past interviews of Miss Universe. In what I understood, they used to have two panels and then mag-exchange po na parang simultaneously yung mga girls, kakausapin nila face-to-face yung judges. Unfortunately for us, the judges were still quarantined during that time, but they just took a video of our interviews, and then they sent it to the judges. But I felt that I was able to elaborate on my bio enough na parang nakulangan nga sila kasi the bell already rang and they wanted to ask more questions. So I felt that I did great, and to keep them interested like that, I feel na nagustuhan po nila talaga yung bio ko and they wanted to hear more, but maybe they'll just have to see that in my performance tonight.
Tuloy-tuloy lang. They were just asking you to say something about yourself.
Actually, when we got in, hindi na kami nakapag-introduce ng sarili namin. They just asked the questions directly. I was asked about my advocacy and what I would tell the government if given the chance to make a suggestion on what I could do for the children in conflict with the law and how I will be able to help them. So yun lang naman po yung mga questions nila sa akin.
Okay, let's move to the prelim. How did you feel in the swimsuit and the evening gown? Tell us, what was it like being on that super glamorous Miss Universe stage, backstage, just the whole experience?
Yes, all of the girls were very excited, especially when we saw the stage and the runway. It was really exhilarating to walk down the runway. I felt I just enjoyed the experience, especially when I saw Miss Marian Rivera as one of the judges. Yeah. She was just saying hi, and kaya nakasmile lang ako all the way because I was just really happy to see all of them, and lalo na yung mga fans, they were mostly Filipinos, and sobrang ingay ng audience. Of course na-hype up ako lalo. So exciting po talaga na maglakad sa runway. And I know I was supposed to do some fierce looks, but I just can't help it. When you see all of the people smiling at you, you just can't stop smiling back. So
right.
Yun po, that's the reason behind why I smiled all the way. And
okay. Yeah.
Yes, I know a lot of people were asking me bakit daw hindi ko nabigay yung fierce look ko, and that's the explanation behind it.
Yeah, so you were supposed to do a konting fierce look, but then because you heard all the Pinoys and you saw Marian.
Yes, as rehearsed. I rehearsed all of my emotions, my transition, my poses. But when I saw everyone in there, I just can't help but smile all the way. Kasi tinatawag nila yung name mo, they were speaking in Tagalog, and yung nararamdaman mo talaga yung warmth ng mga Filipino and yung support nila.
Yeah. The choice of your swimsuit, did you have a choice whether 2-piece, 1-piece, and the color?
Yes. During our fittings, we had an option to choose between 2-piece and 1-piece. But kasi dahil, siguro dahil I was in sa letter P na towards yung mga natira na lang is all 1-piece and it has different designs. So yun po yung choice ko because I felt that yun yung nagbibigay ng emphasis ng mga asset ko.
Right. And how did you feel in your Francis Liberan fiery red gown? You look stunning.
Yes.
Choice mo yun?
Of all the seven designs, that was one of my favorite po talaga. Lalo na I knew that I would look really good in bold colors. So I had other options. I actually brought 4 gowns with me. But yung red color was something I felt now would make me feel powerful in my preliminaries. So that's what I wore. And in fact, I was able to wear it with confidence during the preliminaries. And sobrang powerful po ng color para sa akin.
Yeah. So what are your last minute preps that you're doing, you and the girls? Like I know with the pageant finals is going to start at 2 in the morning. So what are you doing?
Yes, that's right.
What's
so some of the girls are yes. Go ahead po, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. So what are your last minute preps? I know are you gonna take a nap in the afternoon or paano
so
ba?
it's already around mid-afternoon here, mga around 3 p.m. na as we are doing this interview. And earlier this morning, it was quite an easy start kasi usually we start our mornings around 6:30 a.m. So we wake up at around 4, do our makeup, get ready by 6:30. But today we had slow start sa aming umaga. We were able to sleep later, and we went down for brunch at 11, and then we had our PCR test, and our supervisor asked us to pack our things because just in case na manalo kami, kung papala rin po, we will not be able to come back to our room. Yung organization na po yung kukuha ng gamit namin. So we're right now, me and the other girls, some are taking their naps, some are still packing. Me, I'm just trying to check my luggage na dadalhin ko dun sa venue. I keep on checking if I have my heels, I have my gown, my makeup is complete. So, na-anxious ako pag may nakalimutan. So, chine-check ko siya lagi. Every now and then, tinitingnan ko yung suitcase ko kung nandun na ba lahat.
Yeah, yung mga dadalhin mo sa tent, right? Where the pageant will be held.
Yes, okay, that's right.
Are you gonna do your own makeup and hair, or how does it work? How have you been doing it?
During my preliminaries po, ako po yung gumawa ng hair and makeup ko. And during sa long gown lang, yung change ng bun, kasi I had to change it really quickly. So, pinagawa ko po siya with Muba team, yung partner namin for cosmetics. Sila po yung nag-a-assist sa amin for retouch lang. But our hair and makeup, we do it ourselves.
Yeah. So, are you gonna do the same thing for the finals and hair up, hair down?
You'll just have to see later. My makeup, I will be changing a few, and hopefully it will look better kasi when we did the preliminaries, that's when we found out lang pala how we look on stage, yung paano yung effect ng camera sa monitor or sa lights. So I'll make some improvements lang for tonight. Lalo na nakita ko na yung lights. So, yeah, just a few adjustments lang.
Sa makeup or sa hair?
With my makeup. With my hair, it's definitely going to be different from my preliminaries.
Oh, nice. And of course, bold colors, Francis Liberan, right?
Well, that's also something to look forward to. We'll see later.
So I hear that from the 80, it's going to go to the first cut will be 16, 10, 5, 3.
Yes, that's right. So there will be top 15 that the judges will select. And then yung 16th is the one who will win the votes.
Okay, and then there are 3 speaking opportunities pala. Were you told that?
Yes.
Any idea how it's gonna be? Did they give you instructions or just tips?
For the top 16, it will be a casual interview, and then I think there will be questions asked for top 10, top 5, and then top 3.
Nice. Okay, so Bea, before we let you go, how are you feeling for the finals? I know you always look calm, pero ano yung nararamdaman mo sa loob?
I believe yung preparations ko will definitely help me in my performance tonight. I've always been preparing not only for my national pageant kasi there are some girls who weren't really able to prepare, and me, I'm fortunate enough na I got to experience yung Miss Universe Philippines na pageant, which is very much similar sa Miss Universe, and malaking tulong po talaga yung preparation na yun for the things that I will do here and my performance later.
Sino yung pinaka-strongest competition mo? Who do you feel?
Every girl here has their own strength. And for me, sila lahat yung competition ko. And of course, myself. Hindi po talaga kasi namin masasabi kung ano yung hinahanap ng judges. Kasi all of us here are the best of our countries.
Yeah.
Magdedepende na lang yun kung ano yung hinahanap nila sa girls. Kasi yung iba-iba yung type ng girl na pinapanalo nila every year. There's no specific pattern, so we can't really tell what they're looking for sa next na Miss Universe. So we'll just have to pray na I am the type of girl that they are looking at for this year as their winner.
Yeah. Well, you must be so excited that, of course, we have Marian there, one Filipino judge. But I know that you're not allowed to talk to her, diba? But did you get a chance to at least hi lang, or you just had a chance to see her from a distance sa prelim, diba?
Yes, she was always smiling at me and saying hi, and lalo na pag when during rehearsals, when it was my turn to go to the ramp, she can't help it also but to cheer and clap for me. So nakakatulong din po siya to boost my confidence even more when I look at the judges.
Okay. So Bea, you know that, wow, you were trending, of course, in the preliminary, right? I'm sure you're gonna be trending again early tomorrow morning. Ano yung gusto mong sabihin sa lahat ng mga Filipinos who are awaiting you sa Miss Universe 2021 finals?
So I am really grateful lang po talaga sa lahat ng mga nagsusuporta sa akin, for those who are sending me all of their messages of encouragement, and those who are cheering for me. Maraming salamat po. I really appreciate all your messages, and kahit hindi ako nakakapag-reply, I'm reading all of it because that is what fuels me to do my best every time. And thank you po talaga, and I hope that you continue to support me and pray for me, especially parang graduation day ko na ngayon. So this is it. This is the final. So sana po ipagdasal niyo ko na I will be able to do my best, and lahat ng trainings ko mailabas ko and ma-perform ko yung dapat kong gawin for tonight's performance.
Nice. I know you don't really read or reply or post much, but you are reading the mga messages ng mga Pinoy sa'yo.
Yes, I am. Especially, I read some of the comments, and that's where I look at the feedbacks, and that's where I assess myself and check if there's something that I need to improve on, or if there are things that I need to maintain. So thank you po talaga sa mga comments. Thank you sa suggestions. I'm taking note of those that I can really use and that will really be helpful for my performance.
Yeah. Ano yung last minute or last instructions sa'yo ni Jonah, Shamsi, who are there?
Yes, I saw them last night kasi they were there. We had a pampering day with Miss Olivia Kido, and they were able to join the entourage. And may mga last few advices lang si Mama J about my poses, about my walk, and what to do with my hair. So I'm keeping them in mind, and I will be doing them later.
Yeah. So making a lot of friends, Bea, you look really happy. Ang dami mong mga na-meet na mga bagong kaibigan, Miss Universe sisters, no?
Yes. All of us are really, really close, and I'm really glad na coming here kasi I had that anxiety na yung mga sinasabi ng mga tao na some of the girls are sabotaging each other in the backstage. But when I got here, malayo po sa katotohanan yung mga sinasabi nila. All of the girls here are really kind and generous and very helpful towards one another. And I'm so grateful that yung mga girls dito, ganyan sila, and not as expected, yung not as what everyone expects of pageantry. So, masaya ko na ganito yung culture namin, na sisterhood po talaga yung Miss Universe.
Yeah. Okay, Bea, we're praying for you. Get some last-minute sleep if you can. I don't think you're going to be sleeping now, but the whole Philippines is behind you. We're going to be watching you, praying for you, cheering you on. Go, Luigi, and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're going to do super well. Hope to see you after with a crown.
Maraming salamat po.